Okay guys, so it's my first day here in Zurich, just outside of Zurich, a place called Uster. I'm heading to the club today. The plan is I've got a half an hour practice hit on the glass court this morning, and then a 45-minute practice hit on the glass court this afternoon with David Burnett. So yeah, wish me luck.
So here we go then, just a bit of movement to get the body nice and loose, and then it's onto the court. So first things first, I'm just getting used to the court, how it plays. I've never played on this court before, especially as it's a glass court, so it's just getting court time. It's what you need before the event. Just experiment, try every shot going, different angles, boasts. Is it easy to hit the ball when it's tight? Like how grippy are the sidewalls? Where do you have to hit your boast? These sort of things you've got to think about when you're first hitting on the court. I then had some lunch, watching my opponent next to all the climbing walls, which are literally opposite the main show court there. And then it was time for my warm-up for the next hit of the day. So this warm-up will be a little bit more active than the one this morning, because I'm going to be hitting with a partner, activating the muscles, getting the feet moving, a few ghosting patterns, and then it was into the practice with David Burnett. So we started with a couple of drills. Here we're doing drives with kill, and then you've got a high switch to cross court if you need to. And then we finished with a couple of games.
All right then guys, so I had to just see the physio because I just tweaked my adductor and hamstring a little bit in the hit with David, which was a bit worrying initially, but it seems to be not too bad. Just got to warm up really well tomorrow morning for my practice and just see how it goes, and then the match is at 1:45, so yeah, just got to hope for the best. But yeah, check out this centre, it's nuts. It's like all the squash arenas like round there. And then there's a climbing wall. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, that wraps up my day here at Squash Arena Uster, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
So yeah, the next morning I hopped back on the bus to head back to the centre. The weather was less than ideal, but anyway, yeah, got there a bit early, had another practice hit again, and then it was time to warm up for my match. So here I'm just trying to stay light on my feet, stretch out the hamstring and adductor a little bit there, and yeah, to get some springiness going. These are called single leg pogos. Bit of hopping around just to get the reactivity going, and these are regular pogos. Anyway, here we go. This is the match against Andres Herrera. So I didn't have the best start, and I wasn't quite finding my lines at the start of the match. I feel like because this was my first match back after a 2-month plantar fasciitis injury, it was a little bit of a shock to the system, and yeah, I ended up going 9-4 down at the start of this game, and then actually went 10-7 down, but was able to save 3 game balls to get back to a tie break. And then also saved 3 more game balls in the tie-break to get this game ball here at 17-16. So there we go, managed to force the error out of him and take a very crucial first game. For this second game, I just pushed so hard for that first that I lost a little bit of concentration, and he jumped to a bit of a lead. I started to find my way back into things towards the end of the game, but he was just a bit too far away and ended up taking this game 11-5. As for the third game, it was nip and tuck, but eventually I managed to work my way to 8-10. I think I was 10-7 up actually, but he won a point, and now it's 8-10. But yeah, at this point it's just like, just push as hard as you can, get every ball back. The pressure's on him to try and save the game balls. And yeah, my pressure was just about good enough. I mean, the balls were a little bit loose there, but I got away with that one. And yeah, big celebration to win that third game, because at 1-1, winning the third is absolutely crucial. Anyway, heading into the fourth now. The stream actually cut out right towards the end of the game. So this is the rally that I win to go 9-7 up. I win it with quite a nice weighted shot down the backhand side. But yeah, I go on to take the game 11-8.
Okay then guys, successful first round for me today. I was a bit wary this morning about how my leg was going to hold up, but yeah, managed to warm up really well, spent a long time on the bike and it was fine. Yeah, the other adductor's actually feeling a bit sore now, compensating for the other one, but I had another good physio sesh and feel okay, to be honest. So I think I'm in better shape now than I was before the match. But anyway, I got Reece Nicholas tomorrow, the 2 seed. But first things first, got to get some food in me and a good night's sleep. So yeah, see you in the morning.
A few moments later.
Okay then, second round against Reece Nicholas coming up. Here's a stop with my name on it, and here's a lovely blister that's popped, and that's me drinking my nice pre-match concoction. Anyway, let's get into the match then. So here's the first rally. Again, similar start to yesterday, just a bit erratic, and not quite finding my corners straight away. Reece plays at a pretty frantic pace, and he's a bit all over the place in terms of his shot selection, but it's quite effective a lot of the time. So yeah, anyway, managed to fight my way back to within a point here at 9-10. But yeah, Reece was just able to get over the line, forcing a stroke out of me there with a tight ball.
He couldn't swing at the ball, too close.
As for this second game, I had a much better start and managed to hold on to a small lead that I built at the beginning and got myself to 10-7 game ball. But Reece just put 3 really good rallies together to get back to 10-all. So this is the 10-all rally. Managed to hit a nice backhand counter there, flat roller into the neck, to get myself up to 11-10 game ball. And then Reece does this.
Down.
Mizuki into the tin. I'll take that, thank you very much. Anyway, his sort of headlessness continues because here I'm 6-3 up, and I just want to show you probably the quickest 5 points of my life to win a game. So that's the first point. And now he goes serve, tin.
8-3.
Serve, tin. And keeps going 2 more times to give me the game. Now, maybe that's the pressure that I've put on him over the last half an hour or so, I don't know, but whatever that is, I'll take it. Reece then, actually, to be fair to him, managed to screw his head back on and put together a good passage of play in this next game to earn himself 10-4 game ball here to equalise at 2-all.
11-4, game to Nicola. 2 games all. 10-5, match ball.
So there you go then, as you've heard there, I've got myself 10-5 match ball. And yeah, I was basically just able to play steadier, hit more consistent lines basically. Reece was sort of in and out mentally, and I was able to just lock things down and yeah, get the job done. Bit of a sweaty one, but I was pleased, very pleased there to come away with the win. And then straight onto the bike to cool down and watch my next opponent.
Alright guys, I'm just on the bus on the way back. So yeah, hopefully you can see me in there, it's a bit dark, but yeah, come on, what a win. Took out the 2 seed, he's ranked 90 in the world. So yeah, probably up there as my best win, one of my best wins. Nice to get a top 100 win here in Switzerland, but the job's not done yet. I'm playing Yasin Shoddy tomorrow, who I lost to 3-2 a few months ago, so I've got a good chance to get stuck in. But yeah, pleased with that, and yeah, back at it tomorrow. Let's go.
So yeah, this next morning was obviously a much nicer day than the last couple of days. I was just on my way to the pharmacy and also was admiring the humanless lawnmower, if that's how you say it. But anyway, yeah, I had to pick up a few supplies so that I could strap up my blister before the match. Also got some bananas and other supplies there. But yeah, let's get into the game with Yasin Shoddy. So, contrary to the first two matches, I actually started this match really well. I was finding my targets to the back, hitting through the ball nicely, getting a good length, and also hitting it nice and tight as well. Just finding the back corners really well, using my follow through to link my movement back to the tee, and then also cutting balls off around the middle of the court, and like this one here, to hit a winner. There it is. And I built a decent lead, but unfortunately I kind of lost my, maybe you could say lost concentration, but he definitely upped his quality a little bit and I couldn't match him, and he basically just ran straight through. Got quite a few points on the bounce and ended up taking that first game 11-7 with that miss hit from me there, just completely miscued it. However, I found my quality again a lot better in the second game, and I was just more disciplined and just forced myself to do the basics well, and fought hard to get myself into this 10-7 game ball position. And yeah, managed to force the tin out of him there to equalise at 1-1. And yeah, I was just starting to get into the match at this point, feeling good. But I actually, at the start of this third game, ended up doing a big lunge on my right leg and just felt my adductor twinge massively, which was really annoying. I then couldn't really lunge properly on the right leg, which was really frustrating. Led me to sort of go short too early in the rally, a bit like that one there, and just force a few errors and give him a few chances, losing that third 11-7. And then at that point I did my best to warm it up between games, but I just could not lunge properly on that right leg. Really frustrating. But yeah, credit to Yasin for making me do lots of movements on that leg into the front corners.
Oh guys, that was a frustrating loss today. You go from like such a high yesterday beating a top 100 player to suddenly losing 3-1 today. I didn't have the best start, but I felt like I was just getting back into things. Won the second game, and then at the start of the third, I lunged and my adductor, I just felt like a massive twinge, and I was like, and basically like just couldn't even lunge on my right leg. He was floating his drops in, leaving it quite short, and yeah, kind of to be expected. It's my first tournament back in a couple of months after having plantar fasciitis, so I just haven't had the court time. Frustrating. When you get this far, you're like, oh, just keep going. Round by round, I had the confidence that I could do it, but I'm pleased overall, I guess. Just got to regenerate my body now. I'm heading off to Andorra in a couple of days for the next event. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed a few of those insights. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.